Hi guys, this is a recording for Tuesday the 28th of April for the SetUpps FRISX RAZOR signal indicator. A couple of weeks. Last week we had 210 pips profit on GU with the signal, and yesterday we started the week off with two wins, and I'll tell you that's two. No, it was 3 wins. So we had a win here, had 2 wins there, and 1 loss. And Tuesday the 8th has been the worst of the trading day. We've had 4 losses, so we're looking at minus 80 pips. Now, what I'd say is, as a trader, you have to have your risk management in place. You have to know how much you're willing to lose in a day to walk away. So when you've had good days, happy days, but when you've had bad days, you should know when to stop. So at this point, when we had the first trigger at 6:32 in the morning, we had another one. Had it gone in your way, you'd have made 40 pips. But then you can take more trades. That's how I trade. Now, this is not financial advice, this is educational. But taking this trade, and if it had gone against me, I have a maximum amount of losses I want to accept in a day. So let's assume that I had traded with a 1 lot. In that case, if it had hit TP, that would have been 200 in profit. If the second one had hit TP again, that would have been $400 in profit. Now, both went into drawdown. That means $400 loss. Now, would you take the next trade? Now, this is where risk management comes in. You have to know how much you're willing to lose. So if you're a beginner trader, you have to learn these things before you use any signal to protect your account at all times. So in this case, that when regardless of trade management, we're going with the signals. That was a loss that triggered again at 10:33, 10:32, and that hit stop loss in about a couple of hours. Then we had a sell signal, which went into a bit of profit and then went into a drawdown. I thought this was going to be good, but then it went against us, and at some point it hit stop loss. So that was minus 80 pips loss for Tuesday the 28th. So the week Monday was 31.8. We've got a video out on YouTube already. 31.8 in profit, and at the moment we are minus 80 pips. So let me just write this down so we keep track of it together. So that's minus 80 pips. So net, if my math's right, 31.8 minus 80, we're looking at minus 50, no, 31.8, that's about minus 48.2, if my math's right. Yes, so we are down for the week. Now, just before I finish off, I always try to do this. We have had 2 buys this morning, and they are both in drawdown. So as I speak to you, today is Wednesday, but I'm recording for Tuesday's trade. So if you've watched my previous videos, you'd see that I always set it at on the 1 minute at 20, 1-to-1 risk, because that seems to work quite well on GU. So that's the first trigger, and had a second trigger again. So that was, we've had 2 triggers today, as you can see, and at the moment we have had 2 triggers yet. At the moment they are all in a bit of profit, but it's just sort of messing about a bit. So yeah, as you can see, I think it's about 3 pips so far, 3.7 pips on one of them. But yeah, we'll leave that, and we'll come back tomorrow and see whether it hit TP or stop loss.